Last time on One Piece. Despite Luffy's awakening to Gear 5th, Kaido has still managed to maintain the upper hand in their battle. The question has honestly become, how much longer until one of them falls? Should Kaido fall, so too shall Onigashima, and Momonosuke hasn't managed to produce any of the flame clouds that would keep it aloft. But should Luffy fall, all hope is lost. None can stand against Kaido at that point. And as Luffy prepares one more hit, he needs Momonosuke to get Onigashima out of the way. Can Momo do it in time? Can Luffy finally bring down Kaido? Let's find out. Alright, One Piece chapter 1048. 20 years. Okay, this is the culmination of 20 years. Also, Cracker. Man. You know, I always comment that it's so weird we haven't seen Cracker since his defeat at the hands of Luffy. Let's see, Germa 66's An Emotionless Excursion, Volume 10. And I guess it's Brûlé saying, I think Germa's come to Chocolate Town. Interesting, they've come to rescue their brothers. So are we gonna have a showdown, Brûlé and Cracker versus Ichiji and Reiju? Oh, that should be pretty interesting. Alright. Oh, okay. Luffy's winding up a giant fist, but it looks more like it's his Gear 4th, and it's like cocked back into his wrist. Like he's readying to unleash the giantest of giant fists. It's just like in Stampede with the King Kong gun. Momonosuke says, move Onigashima out of the way. Wait, Luffy, I can't! As the massive fist pokes out of the thunderclouds above, looming down on Onigashima. Momonosuke then thinks of his family, his mother, his father, his sister, and remembers his mother's words. When you reach the future, you must rebuild the Kozuki clan. So Momonosuke slams his head into Onigashima, desperately trying to move it. Luffy gets ready to bear down on Kaido, but Kaido seems unimpressed. Kaido says, very well then, I will take your punch. Tell me, Straw Hat, did you know that 20 years ago, the hero of this country was burned to death? Luffy looks on in shock as Kaido admits, I guess he's heat? Just fire from his mouth? Oh jeez, what the fuck? Kaido engulfed himself in flames, turning himself into a giant magma dragon. Kaido shouts, Flame Dragon Torch. Ever since this has been a lawless place, and now you are the hero they've been waiting 20 years for. Ooh, and Luffy's hand gets so hot from clutching Kaido, he has no choice but to retract it. Luffy says, no wait, Kaido says, that's right, let go of me. I'm not going anywhere. And that giant fist of yours will not come down on me. So essentially Kaido's just like, come at me, bro. Ooh, and the magma dragon's tail burns off the other horn of Onigashima. You know, because Zoro cut off the one horn, but Kaido melted the other one. It's symmetrical now. Kaido says, it will melt into nothing first. Talking about Luffy's fist. Oh man, these splash pages. Luffy shouts, I'm not melting. Gum gum? And Kaido says, Rising Dragon? Luffy thinks back to his training with Old Man Hyogoro, as Hyogoro explained to him, what you call hockey is known as Ryo here in Wano. And you hear the cocking of Luffy's fist as Kaido goes launching upward towards it. And Luffy says, the old man taught me how to do that without touching. I'll smash you all the way down to the bottom of hell. Oh, okay. So that's his plan to not be burned by Kaido's fist by using Ryo. And so their attacks clash. It's the equivalent of a beam struggle now. So Luffy is using Gum Gum Bajarang Gun. What's a Bajarang? And Kaido is using Rising Dragon Flame Bagua. And their attacks are clashing, Luffy shielding his eyes. Oh, we cut over to Usopp and Hamlet, who had been consumed by the waters instead of the flames. Usopp says, sorry. Kin, Kiku, I didn't mean to drop you. You're still breathing, right? You better not be dead. We then cut off over to all of the samurai who are still in the main hall shouting out, "You can do it, Straw Hat Fellow. Strike down Kaido for us until he's gone. None of this is truly over." Oh, and it's a flashback. I guess Kawamatsu is having a flashback to the day when they all fled after Odin was shot. Lord Odin, the vassals have escaped. Capture every last one of them. You have Kinemon and the others shouting, "Run! Lord Odin, don't turn back. Lord Odin." And Orochi points out there's only one place those samurai could be going. It's Kuri. And Kaido, fresh off of having shot Odin in the head, says, "Oh no," he just looks at the pot. As Orochi continues, "They've gone to protect Momonosuke, his heir." Kaido says, "He has a son? I'll go take care of that." I guess he was expecting some feistiness out of his son, too. But the people, they try to stop all of this, saying, "Please, no more. Leave the Kozuki clan alone." But Kaido just swings his club, bashing everyone aside, saying, "Move!" Orochi says any who dare to defy the Shogun may be shot on sight. And so the Beast Pirates shooting to the crowd, and then you get a report from the Beast Pirates. What about Odin's wife? She was confirmed dead in Bakura Town. Well, a lot of those theorists keep saying Toki is still alive. We'll see. Got a lot of confirmation that she's dead, though. No one else escaped from Odin Castle. The Kozuki clan has been thoroughly wiped out. We then cut to Orochi saying, "Now choose, Daimyo. Will you join us in making our Wano great, or is it war? Make Wano great again." God. And I guess the Daimyo of Ringo says if you already know the answer, then it's a stupid question. And before a lot of people, even myself included, said he looked a lot like Zoro, he does still look like an older Zoro, but I don't know, the way he's drawn is just a little bit different than what I thought. Like, it's enough of a difference that it's still kind of debatable, but the way his hair looks, just straight up Zoro. Like, if I cover up his mouth, just Zoro. When we see the Daimyo charging into battle, our only shogun is Kozuki. Avenge Odin's death as they race towards Kaido to do battle. Oh man. Yeah, there was a massive fight. Kaido boro-breathing the rebellion, them firing off cannons at him. Orochi laughing up a storm. You're all so weak. Does the word samurai mean nothing anymore? Said the guy who doesn't even fight his own battles. And as the men lay dying, they say, "Curses, if he didn't have Kaido backing him up, that fool of a lord would be nothing. Pipe down. Orochi can hear a pin drop. Kaido's army will come after us." And Orochi says, "Bring me every young man of working age." And they're all sent to the factories to build weapons. More and more factories grow. People try to say, "Pick up weapons, let's fight back." You have men being carried off to work. Their wives saying, "Wait, don't take him." Their children crying, "Daddy." The Beast Pirates saying, "Don't talk back." The people saying, "What happened to the color of the river? There's no water to drink. The crops can't grow. We have nothing to eat." Jeez. You see a woman desperately trying to find food next to a corpse, a noose on a nearby tree, people slaving away. As the Beast Pirates say, "If you want to live to see tomorrow, then get to work. Work, you miserable trash. No one's coming to help. This nation is closed off." And some who work say, "Don't rush. Be patient. There's a long, long winter ahead. Trust in Lady Toki's words." As Orochi looks down on the people saying, "Look at those greedy beggars, Kaido. They've actually gobbled up the leftover scraps of the small fruit." And you see the people of Leftover Town laughing uncontrollably. Orochi partying, saying, "That's right. Learn from Ebisu Town. You might be hungry. Your family might be dead. But you can still laugh and lead a bright, cheery life." See a kid laughing, hungry next to the grave of his parents. Orochi says, "It's just what you writhing, crawling maggots deserve." God, imagine to be so consumed by hate You can't even recognize your own hypocrisy. Ugh. And then you cut back to Orochi, who had been consumed in fire thanks to Komurasaki. And thanks to the nail being pulled out, he turns into his Yamato no Orochi form with his one head left. I actually did not think his heads were slowly being cut off one by one, but I guess so. He's only got one left. And he says, damn it all, Komurasaki. Yeah, I'll drag you down with me. Never count out the wrath of Kurozumi. We can share a drink again when we meet in the afterlife. Komurasaki, no, Hiyori, readies herself for what comes next, but you see a sword slowly being unsheathed as, yep, it's Denjiro. He says Bedlam has arrived as he slices off Orochi's head, protecting Komurasaki, all in one fell swoop. And as the people in the capital party, sending up their wishes to the sky, wishes that say, I wish Orochi would go away. Please, free us from this hell. And so Orochi has fallen, and all that's left is Kaido, as he and Luffy continue to clash. We've been saying for such a long time Denjiro was going to eventually show up and do something. It was just the build-up that was kind of killing me for a second there. I'm just like, is it going to be Hiyori who finishes him off or what? But with this, see, we knew that the moment Orochi fell, it was Kaido's turn next. Like, that's it. Like, Orochi was the only thing left over. Oda wanted us to remember just how much, both Orochi and Kaido had done to this nation, to these people, the suffering. It's that building up of tension, that increase of hate and apathy towards them, the want for them to be defeated. He wanted you to know it's just like, okay, here's everything that's been building up. All the pain, the misery, the suffering Orochi's been dealt with, and it's Kaido's turn next. Though I gotta say, the flaming Orochi looked pretty cool. He didn't do much, but it was pretty kinda awesome. With the clash between Kaido and Luffy, whoa, so awesome. The Flame Dragon Torch. Oh, jeez. Friggin' Magma Dragon. The only thing is, Momo still hasn't moved Onigashima. That's the thing. Like, is Momo gonna get Onigashima out of the way? I mean, he has to. That's the only thing left at this point. The defeat of Kaido and the moving of Onigashima to keep it aloft when Kaido finally falls. So tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. This wasn't the most overly bombastic chapter, but it was a decent one nonetheless. Just glad we got Denjiro's long-awaited entrance and just him taking down Orochi, because he's the one who's wanted to take him down the most. Like, everyone else was mostly all about Kaido. Nah, Denjiro was like, no, I want Orochi. I want to take his head. Technically, Denjiro got the most hits, because didn't he take down one of Orochi's other heads before? So weird how that works. But again, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you like this video, feel free to subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one. Or don't. I ain't your daddy, but I still love you like one. Until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and hope to see you in the next video. Till then, bye-bye.